Good afternoon and welcome everybody. We are the Board Gamers and we are playing today the second scenario of our campaign in Conan the board game. With us today is Trisha.
Hello.
Who's going to be playing our nefarious overlord today. Trisha, what do you got for us?
I have some Blitz Guard. I have some picked archers. I have a ferocious dark demon. The flying outer dark demon, and then I have a Jira, a caster protector person, and I have a warlock.
All right. And with us is also Chad. Do you want to say hi, Chad?
Hey there.
And what are you going to be playing today, Chad?
I got some sweet heroes. I got, I thought this guy's name was said different. We're going to go Balthus, I think. Some crazy archer dude. I don't know if you can see him. Ta-da.
Very nice. Got a close-up.
There we go. He's kind of an archer guy. And I don't know if it's his wolf or whatever, but rolling around with some poocheroo.
All right.
And then Thack, Beef Nuts himself from last time.
The beefcake.
Yes. And then Peleus, some crazy mage dude.
Some crazy mage dude. All right. Well, Chad is actually going to start off by reading our scenario for us. So without further ado, take it away.
Heyo. This one's called Bridge of Death. The quote-unquote opening prompt. After a bloody melee that soaked the streets of Galsega in blood, a desperate few must escape the city with a precious relic. It happens to be this sorcerer's scepter thingamabob that I got. The abominable offspring of Thul have grown in power and have become less vulnerable to weapons forged by fire and anvil. In time, Bane weapons, imbued by the blood and sweat of sorcerers, may be all that can harm these devils. So it is crucial that some make it out before the city sinks to the depths where Thul dwells. A narrow bridge, guarded by the man-beasts and wizards who have fallen under the demon's spell, is the only way out. So, winning the game. If by the end of turn 10, or any time before, obviously, any hero holds the Sorcerer's Scepter and is within those back zones there of 4, 5, and 6, and the enemies occupying that zone do not outnumber the heroes would then win the game. If the Overlord kills all the heroes here, or prevents them from achieving this objective by the end of turn 10, then the Overlord would win.
All right. So you're basically fleeing this destroyed city and trying to get out of there with a magic artifact and trying to be stopped by this cruel overlord over here. All right. And without further ado, heroes, turn 1.
Score. All right. So, I think I'm going to start it off with Thack here. He's going to make a single move there up to this wall thingy. And he's armed with that pissed halberd that I had from last time, apparently. He's going to do some swinging. So I'm going to take a... Oh, I got to, assign things. That's right. So I got to assign... All my guys are going to be active. So Doble, oops, and Doble. And now Thack will move on up, and he's going to put a gem into his attack thingamabop. He's got a red rerollable natively, and then he adds 2 reds due to the halberd. So we'll do the non-rerollable ones first. That's starting off pretty good. Then the one single rerollable. I think we'll keep that as is. So as it stands, I got 6 successes. There's no armor, correct?
Correct. There's no armor.
So I think I'm just going to take off 6.
Yep.
Sound about right?
Yep.
He's going to put another one into attack and do hopefully the same thing. So the non-rerollable. And then the rerollable. And we will reroll that. And it's going to be a mighty 6 again. Poof.
So for those watching, the barricades are not climbable or passable. unless you use teleportation to go through, but you can't have the scepter to do so. And each barricade has 12 health, but no armor. So he has destroyed that first barricade.
Wow. How many did you use to do that?
2.
Just 2, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
Fact's pretty pissed.
And the heroes did start with an extra 1 out of the fatigue zone this game, which is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks to the previous game.
So, and again, much akin to, I think, the first game we did of this in a similar unnameable game, there is infinite line of sight, right? So if there was a guy on 1, theoretically, he could shoot all the way to 4. Is that accurate?
Yes, you just can't see through the barricade, so
yeah,
you
'cause
can't
do
go across.
The little 1 thing, and then you do, okay.
Yep.
So, I think what I'll do then is I'm going to have my mage go. Mage Man is going to move up. Looks like he moves crepes. Oh, I get it. He moves 2, so... And he's going to take 2 of his blue cubes from his readiness, and he's going to put them on Archer of Acheron. Choose a hero in your line of sight. We're going to choose Archer Man. He's got a name, Balthus. Improve the die of that hero's ranged attack space until the end of their turn. So yellow turns to orange, orange turns to red. If the dice could be re-rolled, it still can be. So he's going to cast that. Do I need to have successes on that?
Nope.
Just ta-da!
Yep, you
Okay.
just put it on him and he's good.
Cool. So in that case, he's just going to chill then, because he doesn't attack very well.
So that was the archer spell you said?
Yeah, the Archer of Acheron. Oh yeah, so I should probably go give this guy a little...
He is glowing with power.
His bow is sweet. He's not going to attack. He's just going to sit right on there. And in fact, we're going to go with Wolf, I think.
So you'll spend 1 gem to activate your wolf.
Oh, that's why it's like, quote unquote, just like the Overlord.
Chad, do you have a name for your wolf?
Well, apparently he has one. I don't know if I like it, but we're gonna roll with it. Zalata's wolf. I don't know who Zalata.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who Zalata is. We forgot to take the handler, but we got the pooch.
All right, well,
so.
we're going to name that pooch Airy.
There you go. In fact, I think we're actually going to have the wolf chill for a bit. I think I'm actually going to just go with the archer. Now, if I move, nothing happens to my accuracy or dice or anything, correct?
Correct. You just lose your elevation bonus if you get off that top.
Yep. You do have elevation bonus of 1 yellow.
Oh.
Yep, because as the heroes shoot down the bridge, they get more accuracy.
And you are going to have Dude Man's... Oh, okay. So let me just get this straight, as I don't think we went through the video either. So the first turn one you have, you are going to be eligible to bring models in 1, 2, and 3.
Correct. So I will be bringing out my picked archers and my Blitz warriors. So they'll be placed in 1, 2, or 3 as their spawn zone.
Gotcha.
They're chasing you out of that city.
Oh, and I suppose someone has to technically have this,
yes.
right?
You need to...
Tell you what, we're going to have it on Fact then. The Beefeater. Here, I'll put this down too so that it... There we go. Cool, so we're going to try to see what this archer guy can do. So we're going to put... I think we'll just go 1 to 1. So we'll go 1 into an attack. So that's a orange dice, which turns into a red because of the archer spell. And it also adds another orange, which will turn to red because of the archer spell for the bow.
Do you want to double check? I think it's 1 of your dice.
Choose a hero in your line of sight. Improve the die on that hero's ranged attack space. Oh, ranged attack space. So yes, my bad. So yeah, the bow itself will be a orange. And
then you get a yellow for your...
Oh, an elevation. Yep, there we go. We got there.
Now, I believe that red is still re-rollable, correct?
Yes, but so yeah, I could re-roll the red by using dice. It doesn't natively have a re-roll.
Oh,
so.
I see.
Oh, yeah, it does. My apologies, because I put it in the melee spot. There we
Oh,
go.
nice.
So yes, the red is rerollable. I see. So pretty handedly, we'll take the reroll. So he's going to do 3 on that. That 3 is kind of goofy. Let's do this one. Okay. He'll put 1 in and do the same thing. I'm going to be a little ballsy and reroll that red because I can. So 3 again. He'll put another 1 in.
Shooting down the
He's just going to Legolas that thing. We'll keep that. So 4 turns it to 2. And his final attack that he can... Come on. Final attack that he can do. For having 4, right? 4 into his archer. There we go. And we'll just keep that.
And the last barricade there goes down in your way, huh?
Yep. In fact, and again, you can move after attacking. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Now we'll move the little bugger. Right or wrong. And he moves 3.
Oh,
1,
nice.
2, 3. Stop it. There we go. And then the wolf will now finally go. Wolf can move 5, and we'll put him right here.
Just make sure you spend a
Oh yeah, my apologies. And I just put like,
right on his card. Yeah.
ta-da.
Now, if he has 5, do you want to jump that wolf?
1, 2, 3. Oh no, I do not.
Okay.
Because he can sacrifice for a friendly hero, and
I see.
I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, we have to might recheck this. I'm not 100% sure. Actually, you probably can move past Thak, actually. But I think Thak will be a little hindering to guard Peleus. And then we'll have the wolf defend up the archer. So yeah, I think that is Heroes turn 1.
Okay, now before we move on, looks how many did you end up spending there, Chad, in your fatigues? On your heroes. Looks like...
How many did I spend for my active?
Yeah, just give us a little update on where
So
you're at.
5 total on the archer, because he's the one that activates the wolf, apparently.
Yep.
So he made 4 ranged attacks, and then he activated the wolf, so I spent 5.
On 5?
Beef Nuts here, Thak, made 2 singular attacks on the barricade and destroyed it, so he only spent 2. And then Peleus only used his spell to boost the archer, so he only used 2 as well.
Wow, so pretty healthy here.
Yeah, we're getting ready.
Thak apparently does not like barricades. Wow. All right, on to Overlord, turn 1.
Right, so I refresh with 6 jumps. So there's 2, 4, and 6. And I will also at the start of my turn I get to bring in all of my dudes here. So we'll do the picked warriors. Actually, we'll start with Balit's guard. If you can help place that, I'm going to place all of his guard in area 2.
So all the melee guys in number 2?
Yep. So that is area 2 has a capacity of, I believe it was 8. So there's 5 guys in there. So I'm going to place 3 archers in there, and then 1 archer in 1 and 1 archer in 3. So
makes sense.
Thak holding up the rear.
Yes. And just to make sure I heard you right, you said
3 archers in 2.
in the rear with the gear. Let's go. Sweet. Something akin to this.
Have a small army there. Looks like Thak is going to be doing a little Thermopylae action here.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to spend 1, and we're going to activate Balit's guards. And they can move through, but they're gonna just move in right with, I'm gonna move one in with Thack, and then I'm gonna move the remaining 4 in with your mage, Peleus. So the other 4 warriors are gonna move 2 and go all the way to the next space.
And they suffer no movement penalties, right? Because of this
I have
interaction.
the 1. Yep. And then the one that's with Thack, he is going to go ahead and attack. So it's 1 orange dice, re-rollable. And it's 1.
Gotcha. You doing any re-rolling or keeping it as is?
I'm going to keep it as is.
So a singular point of damage?
Yep.
How much armor does that got?
Naturally, he's got his, oh boy, Zingaren breastplate, which provides a rerollable yellow.
Oh.
And he does rerollable yellow straight up. So
okay.
I'm going to take 1 blue, 1 gem, excuse me, to put it in defense. So that'll net me 2 yellows, both of which are rerolls. So we'll see.
I think that might be
so 4,
a firm stop.
All right. And now the other 4 are going to go ahead and attack your mage. So this is for the first guy.
Makes sense.
2 damage.
Now, I think Thack may have the counterattack ability. Oh, nope, I'm sorry. That's ambidextrous I'm looking at.
Yep.
I'm mistaken.
Yeah, he's got climb, jump, swim, and then this is just his, I think, like, encumberment.
Yeah.
I think it was the other gentleman from our first game, the, like, hoplite guy that had that counterattack.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so,
so
2
damage.
2 deeps on the mage.
Yep.
I'm going to, again, put 1 into defending for him. So he has a rerollable yellow straight up. And then he's got this Mitra's staff, which provides defense of another rerollable yellow. So, Doble again. You said 2, right?
Yep.
So he'll take...
You still get a reroll, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, it is what it is.
You can't change fast. So I'll take 1 from my fatigue and put it into my wound.
All right. Now the second of the 4 guys, he's going to attack. 2 damage.
Dirty. I'll do the same thing. Put 1 into armor. So 2 rerollable yellows for the mage. You did 2, correct?
Yep.
So I'll keep... We're good.
Stops cold.
And then the third of the 4 guys, 2 damage again.
Oof.
Dirty. I'll put a 3rd dice into defense to do the exact same thing.
And the 4th guy, 2.
Dirty.
Oof.
And then we're gonna do the same thing. I don't know if this is wise, but it's what we're doing. And so we'll block that.
Who would have thought Major waving his hands around could stop a bunch of armed guards?
This
It's the
orange.
fireball. He's
Yeah.
intimidating.
That hot sauce on his Chipotle is burning up. Providing quite the distraction.
All right. And then I'm going to spend 1 to activate my second card on the river. And it's the Archer's Picked. And they can move 2. So I'm going to have the 2 outside archers come on in. They're just going to move in.
One for a close-up right here.
And they are going to go ahead and shoot. And we're going to shoot at your archer. And so they get 1 non-rerollable yellow dice and then 1 rerollable yellow dice. And then they also have advantage, so another yellow. So there's going to be 2 non-rerollable and 1 rerollable. So I'll roll rerollable first. And all 5 are going to attack. So this is the first
Sure,
guy.
that makes sense.
make a difference. I got 1.
Yeah,
Well,
yellows are yellows. Does that archer come with any armor? Is he equipped at all?
Yeah, he's got some leather armor, which provides him a yellow, and then he naturally rolls orange for defending.
Well, that's pretty good defense for an archer.
Yes, that's pretty good. Awkwardly, we're gonna be burning through a lot of energy here, though, if I'm not careful. You know what? He will defend, otherwise I'm probably gonna regret this. So, an orange and a yellow, non-rerollable. These are just dirty dogs straight up. So I block that 1 damage.
All right. So now the second archer is going to go ahead and do the same thing.
Yeah.
This is rerollable. I'm going to keep that one because
Makes
yellow
sense.
are yellow.
Yeah.
So 3.
Ooh, 3 damage. Ouch.
He's gonna do the same thing. Yellow and orange, trying to defend against it.
Big money.
2.
Doble.
Yeah,
So
well,
he'll take a deeps for that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, thank you, Ari. I almost
All right.
stepped on this.
So the third guy,
See, get a cameo from our dog.
Yes.
same thing. So rerollable yellow. Reroll that. Didn't matter. And the nothing on the third guy. All right. Fourth one, rerollable again. I'll keep that 1. Non-rerollable. 3.
His last available whatchamacallit or gem, he's going to try to stop that. I'll be damned. Got
Did
4.
you get all of them?
Heyo.
Sure did.
All right, and this is the last guy, number 5.
I've seen Lord of the Rings.
Reroll.
Can't touch Legolas.
We'll try again. 1.
Any theories? Yeah,
And
well, it's getting
9.
put to the test.
I'm going to spend 2
Oh, dirty.
and
Interesting.
re-roll those.
Spent 2 cubes.
Yeah, it didn't change.
Oh, it changed nothing.
1 damage.
No.
Bloop.
Well, I think you get your armor anyway.
Is it armor or do you have the shield? If it's the helmet, you get to roll that in.
I get it for sure. So that's why there's a difference of a shield and okay. Yeah. So I'll just roll 1 yellow.
Oh,
Oh,
you blocked
he
it.
blocked it. Legolas tanked everything.
Okay, so I'll put that 1 back. There we go.
I'm sorry, Monolith. His name is not a Legolas. We know that.
Kinda.
It kind of is, though.
Yes.
And that will be my turn.
All right. End of Overlord turn 1. On to Heroes turn 2.
So that spell goes away. I can only imagine. Blah 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 blah. Probably. So we're gonna put all these here, and then I'm gonna reassess what in the world I'm gonna do here. Ding dong. Ding dong. Jesse is here. Might be Smith, and we don't know. Okay. Gotcha.
So we got all active, huh? Or are you still thinking about that?
I am figuring that out. I'm going to rest my archer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm a bit nervous on this one. I'm going to rest the mage as well.
Oh, wow. Okay.
1, 2,
Doing kind of a recovery turn.
4, 5. And we're going to keep Thack active. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then that's going to put us straight up then. Okay. So long story short, Trish, both the archer and the mage rested.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
But then Thack stayed active.
Sure.
Back is always active, Chad.
Yes. So he's going to put a single... Actually, I have a question. So if the archer who controls the wolf is resting, am I still able to use green?
No.
So when he goes chill, the puppy's just chilling too? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So Thack is going to... So if I leave the zone with this one guy, it will cost me 1 additional move, right? Cool. Cool. I am going to move. I have a movement of 3 on this dude. So
1, 2.
1, 2 to go here, and he's going to chill right here. He is going to buy an attack against, and just see if he can start clearing out some of these guys. So I'm going to have a rerollable red followed by 2 more reds. We'll do the reroll first. I'll take the 2. Yikes. So that's going to be a total of 7 against one of these warrior,
Wow.
whatever these guys are called. I forgot their name.
The Bullets Guard.
Yes.
So they have 1 armor, so you have definitely taken them out.
Smoked
1
him.
out.
We call that decimated in the business.
Yeah.
Good
He's
night.
Very dead.
He's gonna
He's
see.
crying.
He's gonna see if he can do something similar. So we're gonna do another attack, rerollable. We're gonna keep that one no matter what. This one hits for a total of 6.
Take another 1 out.
Interesting.
I'm going to spend another 1. We'll go back. We got a reroll. We're gonna keep it. This one is a total of 3.
So what would you need to do to live?
I would need to roll a 2 on an orange dice with 2 opportunities, so a 33% chance. I'm guessing. I will try it. I block 1, so I take. I'm dead. So
Splat.
I have 1.
And then we'll do another attack as we try to get rid of that last guy. So a reroll, which we will reroll. And then 2 singles. A total of cripes, a total of 6.
Alright, well, he's dead.
Apparently Thack wants to just murder these guys.
He came in with
Okay.
some breastplate and a halberd. And
The mighty Thack.
and the mighty these gorilla arms. If you guys can see the art on this guy, he's a monster.
Oh yeah, those are
Now,
like tankers.
because I moved and then I attacked, I can't move anymore, correct?
You can spend cubes to make movement. You can't. You've lost your movement.
Yep, so now it's spend.
I'm
Yep.
looking at my real guy. Yes.
In fact, then, I am going to keep this as my turn then.
All right. So how many we got in our reserves here, Chad?
So I got 5 back on Belthus.
Mm-hmm.
I got, cripes, 3, 6, 7 on Thack and 2, 4, 6, 8 on Peleus, the mage. So
All right.
got some opportunity to soak, hopefully.
Overlord, turn 2.
All right. So I get 6 back. So there's 2, 4, and 6. So I have 7 cubes now. And I now have the outer dark demon coming and the dark demon. And let's see. So we are going to go ahead and activate the dark demon for 1, and
That guy's
Is-
really ornery.
he is angry. So when he attacks, he does 3 red re-rollables. So and you can't pass him. So I'm actually just going to move him out right here, and that'll be his turn. He has 3 movement, but I'm going to place him right there. And then I'm going to spend another cube to activate the outer dark demon, this flying beast. We saw him in the last turn, and so he gets to move 8, but he can
Oof.
fly. So
I can only imagine that must mean that he can likely go over the wall.
that's how we determined it.
Yeah, that makes
is,
sense to me.
that he could fly over.
Yeah.
So he's gonna fly. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and
Oh, I think that wolf actually sticks him there.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think that is done.
7, 8. Yep.
So
due to the number of people. I know what you're saying.
all right, so Eerie the wolf.
The bane of the outer dark demon.
How much armor
Eerie
does
the wolf.
Eerie the wolf have?
The wolf has 2 armor.
Okay, and I believe 1 health, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Because this is reinforcement points, correct, in the bottom right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we are going to go ahead and attack the wolf. So that's 2 red re-rollable
Oh, dang. Okay.
at the wolf. So 3. You know what? I'm going to re-roll the 1.
Oh, to a
Well, 2
blank.
then.
Well, and you do
Interesting.
have the capability, if I'm not mistaken, however, to use a gem to reroll the blank.
Yes, I do. I am. You know what? I should
Yeah.
because I've lost my ability to attack. So here's the
So this would be straight deeps.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
so
a good
4
conversion.
damage total. So the 2 from before
Spicy.
and the reroll.
Yeah.
Whether you want to try to save your little pup.
Awkwardly, yeah, we're gonna unfortunately let the wolf.
Oh, the wolf perishes.
Wah, wah, wah.
You are
He
the
was a
worst
good
dog owner ever.
Zalata
Poor
isn't here,
Avery.
so
Poor
it's not his dog.
The dog was on
Archer-
loan.
Yeah, the dog was on loan.
We'll see if we'll let him dog sit.
We need to have comments about the name of our dog company that loans out poocheroos for battle. Okay. Is there any? I can only. Are you?
If you have any comments, like and subscribe. But, please let us know if you have a good idea for our dog loaning company.
Yes.
We need another one now.
If someone wants to draft up the insurance on the dogs too, I think they may need it.
Alright, so I've activated 2 tiles, so therefore that's the end of the Overlord's turn. So it's now turn 3 hero.
Okay, now how many do you have in your reserve there?
So I have 4 ready to use
4 available.
with 6 in my fatigue.
Okay, it looks like we got some reinforcements and then some boss people coming next turn, possibly.
So, this turn, everyone is staying active. Well, the archer and the mage are definitely staying active. Give me a hot second here as I'm
So we're going active. Maybe.
just trying to figure out when in the hell Thack is going to take a breather because someone is going to have to do some business. How far does that troll move?
The Dark Demon?
Oh yeah, I keep calling it a troll, my bad.
He
Yeah,
can move
the Dark
3.
Demon.
Yeah,
Right?
the Dark Demon can move 3.
The chat, I believe you did not get his title right. I believe it was Troll Master last
Yes. So he can get to the edge, and then you have to start possibly thinking about him. Yeah, so I'm just trying to think of the timing here on when Thack has to... How much health is on this outer Dark Demon, the flyer?
It has 6 health. So actually, all my lieutenants have 6.
And how much armor does he got?
The Dark Demon has 3, and the Outer Dark Demon, which is the flying one, has 3.
So they both have 3?
Correct.
Okay. Awkward, but I'm actually a bit concerned that the archer has to... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're going to keep everyone active, so Thack is just gaining 2. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit awkward, I think, but we're going to roll with it. Okay. And he throws these explosive orbs. Is that what he's got?
And those, I believe, do have an AoE attack.
I wouldn't know. It
Yeah.
just
If it has an explosion symbol next to it, then that is if
It
it's
hits
everyone
the
in the
entire
space.
space. Every character, ally or enemy.
oh hot damn! And it's again, it's you can throw it as far as you want.
Yeah, it's just for each square outside of his own, you have to make 1 extra complex manipulation action, and then it stacks. So 1, 2, 3.
So to have the art or the mage that's here want to throw into here, that would be I would have
dose.
to take 2 and put it in.
Yep, 2.
Really?
Well, you have to
Well,
succeed. You have to get the successes.
You have to get 2 successes. So you can roll however many you would like, but you need 2 successes to throw.
Oh.
And then you roll the dice to see how much damage you do.
Okay, so I think I get it. So the mage is going to start things off. He is going to put 2 of his gem thingies on Archer of Acheron, and he's going to buff, because the archer is in line of sight, he's going to buff his archery skills. Oh, crap. There we go. Okay. Oh, something like that. And I need 2, huh?
It's stuck.
Okay. I'm going to take 2 of my gems and put them into the manipulation thing. Yes. And roll 2 dice. We're going to try to huck one of these explosive orbs. We're going to... So I want to make sure I'm doing this right. So I have to put a minimum of 2 in here in order to throw to this spot.
Nope, you just need 2 successes. It's just number of successes.
Is the number of spaces?
Yep. So you need 2 successes for 2 spaces on those dice.
And then I would get to do this attack, 2 reds on every single
person in there, and then that is it's an exploding orb, so it is gone.
Yep. Okay, so...
Now, Chad, just to stop you real quick, looks like our other camera is having some issues, so we're going to move that dice tray right where those are right now.
Cool.
Just so our viewers can see the dice. Perfect.
There you go, something like
There
that.
we go.
Is that a good decent angle?
That works great.
Cool, so just to recap, we're going to put 2 into the complex, or the, what is it, complex manipulation?
Complex manipulation.
Okay, so he's going to try to see if he can toss that.
Ooh.
I think that's a success.
Looks like we got a 3.
Okay.
And you only put 2 in there, huh? So that pulled it off.
So I'll just, ta-da!
Kaboom!
So we're going to put this here, so I'm going to grab 2 reds. So
If you just announce what guy you're going for.
So the first of 5 of the archers, looking for 2 reds. I got a total of 3 on the first one here.
You want to try to defend this?
One of the archers here, Trish.
They have 1 armor, so I'd have to get...
And they only have 1 health, I can only assume, or no?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. So I have to get 2. I will try it. So I will block. I block it.
Blocked. First guy lives.
I'll be damned. Okay. So guy number 2. 4 for that guy.
He is dead.
Yeah, that's probably a solid maneuver.
So guy number 3. 3.
I will try and block it. It's blocked.
Dirty.
Wow.
4. Guy 4 of 5. 3 again.
I will block again.
See what we get. Oh, man.
Wow. Dirty.
It's a pretty crazy percentile there. Thinking about rerolling?
Yeah, we're going to put a dice into a reroll.
See what we get.
So 3.
3.
I'm going to use my last one to see if I can block it. Not enough, so he is dead.
Well, in fairness, the success rate was good enough to try.
Yeah, that was absolutely 100%.
I think
And I can only attempt these spells each once. Is that correct?
Yes.
Gotcha.
I mean, what spells do you have there, Chad? Just for
Oh,
the
sorry.
viewers?
Yeah, I have the Archer of Acheron. This is the one that I keep buffing my Belthus with.
That's giving you a red dice.
It's changing my rerollable orange into a rerollable red.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Then he's got Mitra's Healing. So basically, I choose a hero in my area and roll a rerollable orange. that hero then removes number of gems from their wound zone to their reserve equal to the number of successes.
It's pretty strong.
And then lastly, he can do the teleport thingamabop. And as of matter of fact, I may come back and move him later, but for right now, Fact's going to see if he can make, I don't want to say short work of this demon, but work against this demon. So yeah, so 3 armor, and you said that everyone has 6 health.
They all do, yes.
So I don't quite know the best ratio to do this, but this seems fairly consistent also. I'm gonna put just 1 into the attack, a rerollable red followed by 2 more reds. So kind of like all the other attacks I've been doing. Rerollable red, I'll in fact reroll it with the only 1 success. Oh jeez. And then the 2 dirty dogs.
Did you get a 3 on that one?
I got a 3 on the rerollable one. In fact, I'm gonna put 1 into a reroll because I'm gonna reroll this blank. So total I got 6.
Well, I have no dice to defend,
Ouch.
and so you have one-shotted the outer demon.
Oh, pause. But he's got armor, right?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, so I don't think,
Yeah,
I think
no.
I have him.
3 damage then,
Yeah.
because he has 3 armor. Thank you.
Yep, I just want to make sure.
On our health board, Elder Dark Demon falls to 3 damage.
So I'm going to
Turn 4, correct?
turn 3, because turn 2 you just spawned these guys, if I'm not
You're
mistaken. Right. So I'm going to make another attack. I'm putting 1 into the attack thing. So a rerollable red followed by 2 more reds. We'll do it the way that we've been doing it. So reroll first. I'll reroll it clearly. And then 2 extras.
Wow. Looks like a 5. Oh,
So,
5. Just enough to want to re-roll that, don't you?
Yeah, because this would currently bring him down to 1 health remaining. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep it as is.
Okay.
So bring him down to 1. And I'm going to make another attack on him. Rerollable red. We'll keep that. Followed by 2 more reds. This is 6 total.
Oof.
Yep.
Thack crushes the Outer Dark Demon back to the darkness from which it came.
Now, this may be a silly question. Are you allowed to break that barricade on your own volition?
Yes.
Awkward. Okay. Anyway, we're going to go with Belthus, the archer. So he is going to put 1 into a shot. So a rerollable orange that turns to red because he's buffed. And then a just flat orange as well for his actual bow.
And who are you shooting at?
Sorry. Actually, that's a good question. So next turn, you can spawn from any of the 6 zones, and you can bring on the 2 mages, and on your first spot, you have a reinforcement raven thingy, correct?
So next turn, I'm bringing on my 2 wizards.
Yeah.
And they can be placed anywhere. And then I have 4 points, my event tile, which allows me 4 points of reinforcements. And the guards are worth 1 point, and the archer picks are worth 2 points.
And you can place them on any zone as well.
Anywhere on the board.
It's a bit awkward. In fact, though, I am going to shoot at the barricade. So, the red reroll will be rerollable. I'll keep it. So that's 5.
Wow.
All right, there you go.
Manage that for you.
I'm going to put another 1 into a ranged attack. So we're going to do the same thing. The red is rerollable. I'll keep it. That's another 5.
Wow.
So it's at 2 now.
And then I'll do 1 last shot.
You can't ask for better than that. What you thinking?
I'm trying to figure out if the timing, so here, I'll put this one back because I haven't made my attack yet. So I'm worried that if I break the barricade, again, it all comes down to some fairly awkward timing, because if I keep Thack activated, he'll have 7 available cubes minus whatever potential defense he has to do. And I'm not 100% sure if I'm not super loaded on Thack, if he can then deal with that, the troll, I'm going to call him Troll Demon. I know he's got a different name, but we're calling him the troll guy.
Dark Demon.
So, but you're far enough down the track that I almost feel like I should risk it, because it would take a lot of your cubes to activate him early. So I'm kind of just contemplating on how in the hell I'm going to do this, because if I sit here, even though then I would be having a bulwark of a wall in front of me, you can just keep spawning guys here. So I almost feel like I'm semi-forced to get that barricade out and really kind of go for it. So screw it. Right or wrong, we are going to do a last attack into that barricade. So the red is rerollable. We'll just keep how it is. That's 4 damage. And we'll just get rid of that barricade with the archer. In fact, and I'm doing this specifically because I'm worried about what you're going to do with this singular gentleman. If you're going to do some tomfoolery about movement blocking, I'm going to do my 4th and final ranged attack. We're going to try to target this guy right here. So a rerollable red and an orange. I'll reroll the red. You have no active cubes.
Correct.
So I guess, yeah, I'll just do 2. So I think theoretically, is that enough to get him?
Yep.
Nice. And in fact, that's going to be the archer, no matter what. Thack has done virtually everything he can do, and I think right or wrong, am I allowed to do another explosive orb?
Mm-hmm. Thinking about going for that, huh?
Yeah, we're going to put 2 into the complex manipulation to throw this thing again.
Another orb gets launched.
We're going to really try to front end this.
Need a 2.
Double.
We got it.
So the first of 3 guys, so 2 reds. No active, so yeah, I guess 2 damage.
Yep.
This will be the second of 3. 4. So I think.
Very dead guy.
And then for the third and final guy, Doble.
All right. Looks like we have 2 wounded tiles showing up here, which is interesting.
So I kind of blew my load, but this is what we got. And then the final thing I'll do is just move the mage so that all the heroes are together. And that will be the end of heroes.
All right. So how you looking over there?
So Peleus, the mage, has 3 active gems. Thack, Beefnuts, has 5. And Belthus, the archer, has 3.
Nice. All right. On to Overlord.
All right. So
Turn 3.
I get to regen 2, 4, and 6. Started this turn, I get to bring out both Ajira and the Warlock.
Ooh.
And they can be placed.
We get a look at those real quick. Ajira and the Warlock.
So here's the Warlock.
Terrifying. All right.
And then here is Ajira.
Mighty Warrior Ajira. All right.
And I'm just double checking, but they can be placed in space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. And I'm going to place them here in 5.
So they are both getting placed standing in the way of our heroes, facing off with the outer with the dark demon. Yes, or as we know him affectionately, Troll Master.
Yes.
All right. And then I am going to go ahead and spend 1.
You sure you want to cross that bridge, Chad?
He has
I
no
don't want
choice.
to. I got to.
And I get to bring back 4 points. And so I'm actually going to bring back 4 of Bullet's guards.
Okay. Now, what's special about Billet's guards?
They are only worth 1.
Oh, that's a good reason. Okay, 4 guys. I see that.
Because I have to, if I remember correctly, I have to not be outnumbered on whatever tile I'm going to.
Yeah,
right?
Center,
Yeah.
Yep.
Or yeah, that's the, yeah.
All right. Armies showing up to put a stop to these guys. This is a get off our lawn moment.
All right, so now they just flip right in their space. Correct?
Yep.
Just double check it in the
They
order.
get re-energized on the
Oh, I
board,
see.
but
There.
they went to last. So
Yeah, when they died, they went to the end, so they aren't where they originally were.
Oh, that's right.
so it'd be kind of important to flip them then at the right time.
I'm then going to spend a point and activate a Jira.
Ooh, what are we gonna do for the spellcaster here?
So Ajira is not going to move. He's going to stay where he is, and he's not going to do an attack. However, he is going to cast some spells. And so we are going to do... we are going to use 3 gems and activate Stone Skin. So I choose a character in your line of sight, and that character's armor value is increased by 2 until your next turn. So I am going to cast that on Trollmaster, the Dark Demon. If I can get that marker. So kind of peek it out here because his base is pretty large. And so that costs me 3.
Do you mind if I lay it right on top of it? Just to even so that I remember.
Sure.
Something like that.
Sure.
Oh, that's totally a dog tail. I'm sorry, Ari. I didn't mean to step on your tail.
No animals were harmed in the making of this program.
Except that one wolf.
Except for
The
the
fake
plastic wolf.
Yes.
And I'm
He just stay away.
going to spend my last gem. This is kind of risky, but I'm going to spend this last gem. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I'm going to spend the last gem, and I am going to cast Tears of Dagon. So I choose a stable area in your line of sight. That area becomes unstable until your next turn. A character must spend 1 extra movement point to move out of an unstable area, and I'm going to cast it on their space right here.
Ooh, so the ground starts to buckle.
Oh, curious. Okay. Awkward.
And that is the end of the Overlord's turn. So we are at top of
Heroes.
4 for
Turn
heroes.
4. So we got some big decisions to make, it looks like.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm just consolidating my gems.
You have 2 over on your...
Oh, geez, yeah, on the spell. Thank you. That's a bit awkward. Actually, I have a spicy idea. Okay. Right or wrong, every character is going to take a rest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the mage. 5 for Thak. And 5 for the archer. And honestly, that's just going to be my turn.
Okay.
So kind of easy peasy,
All right.
unfortunately.
Just did some resting. So Overlord, turn 4.
I'm going to give you back your unstable token.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I am going to remove 4 gems.
Yeah.
No, 2 gems from the game to dredge the river and remove this outer dark demon.
Makes sense.
It's going to speed up the river a little bit for our overlord. Alright, looks like we got some.
Alright, so I'm going to spend 1 and I'm going to activate the Warlock. And
Do you need to know anything about my gems or anything? Or armor or anything?
no, I'm just trying to decide exactly what I'm going to do here.
Yeah, no problem. I just didn't know if you're
Got a
looking
whole
over.
host of spells she's choosing from right now. Heroes don't look too injured at this point. Got a couple hit points missing, it looks like.
Yeah, both Balthus the archer and Peleus the mage have 1 wounded gem in each.
Pretty
And then
healthy.
back is all good.
So it looks like we're at a bit of a standoff right now. At least for the moment. We'll see what our overlord chooses to do here.
Alright, so I am going to spend 2 on Lethal Cloud, and I am going to attack an area in line of sight, which will be this tile right here. And I will roll 2 red dice. If any character moves into or out of that area until my next turn, I attack that character with the same attack power. If the attack power is greater than the defense power, the defender suffers damage equal to the difference.
Okay. With some reds, huh?
See what we get.
And I am going to
Yeah.
spend 1 to re-roll that one. Well, it's 3.
So any character that goes in there takes 3 damage.
Correct. We can mark it with
Interesting.
in case we need
Oh,
that dice.
yeah, I guess that makes sense. So if
Yes.
I move in,
Or out. And or out.
okay, got you. Any other things that you're doing?
And I will activate the Dark Demon. And he will move closer. I will go right here.
Okay, and that's 2 tiles, right?
That
so are
is
you
2
done?
tiles, so that's the end of the Overlord's turn.
Heroes turn 5.
So we're going to have everyone be active this turn.
So we got a lot of gems this time. Quite a few gems.
So
actually.
this will go from fatigue to active, and then this wounded one will go to fatigue.
Nope, that will stay right where it's at.
It does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see, because there's no thing. Oh, I get it. So that has to be legit healed. Got you. My apologies. Cool. Cool. Now, do I roll for defense against that, or do I automatically take 3 damage?
No, you always roll for defense.
Yep.
That symbolizes trying to avoid it. You're wagering the possibility of that actually
Curious.
being a thing, huh?
So the mage is going to go first.
Oh, okay. I think I see where he's going with this.
He's going to do Archer of Acheron on the archer, Balthus.
Althus gets super powered.
Okay. How far do those warriors move? The
Bullets guards.
yeah.
They can move 3.
Awkward. Can they move, since this is the reciprocal on the other side, can they move over these wall things?
Yes.
Okay. Trying to figure out if this mage is going to teleport somewhere spicy, but I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like on her side that's not possible, which is what's very interesting about this. Because there's the 2 fire bracers that stop movement.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they'd have to go on the side and jump down.
Yep. It's an interesting choice, whoever designed this scenario. I see why you did that.
Spicy. Okay. In fact, you know what? So that guy doesn't have any, the troll beef nuts bruiser doesn't have any increased armor right now, right?
Correct.
So for our viewers, Chad, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking about teleporting this mage 1, 2, 3 spots and trying to make one singular excellent attack, well, for him anyway, against that to soften him up any amount. But I just realized if I was smart about this, I could probably just have the archer see what he's capable of before I do the mage. So yeah, let's do that. So let's put 1 into my ranged thing for Belfast. So he's going to have an orange, which turns into a red, a rerollable, and then an orange, because he's got the Archer of Acheron thing. So the red is rerollable. We will keep that. So
What do we get?
5 total.
Oof.
3 armor on the troll thing, right? The demon. So I think technically what I'm looking at is 2 damage.
So 3 armor, yes. So 2 damage.
Unless you
use
wanna do
a roll,
something.
or what are you gonna do?
Giving you the option, of course.
She has 1 gem left. It's a hard choice.
I'm gonna hold this gem.
And wait.
See what we get later.
Yeah, remove. He loses 2. So he is at 4 health.
I'm gonna make another, put another gem into it. We're gonna do the same thing. So the red is rerollable. I'll definitely reroll.
See what you can get on that red.
Yeah, we'll see how.
What we get there?
Just 2, which isn't enough to break armor, but I think it means that I will not re-roll virtually anything. So we're going to have that attack just fail. I'll put a 3rd attack, 3 of 4 dice, so the red is re-rollable. We will re-roll the red. So I got a total of 4, so I would be doing a singular point of damage.
Are we going down to 3, or are we going to try to block that?
I'm gonna go down to 3.
Going down to 3.
Belfast is going to take his 4th and final gem that he can put into his ranged attack to do it 1 last time. So the red is rerollable. Virtually at this point, I have to reroll it to do damage. I need a 3, and that attack will fail. Okay.
Belfast tried his best.
He did try his best. He tried pretty hard. So now we're going to do a bit of a spicy play. So Peleus is going to do teleport. So 1, 2, 3 zones away.
That literally just allows him to move any number of spaces.
So I'll put 1, 2, 3 gems for the requisite tiles that I'm moving through. And we're going to put the mage right with the dark demon.
Don't try this at home.
Finally, awkwardly, he's going to take 4 of his dice to max out into his attack, which is 4 yellows. And his thing is only defense, his staff. So I am only getting 4 yellows for this attack.
We need to see a crazy roll.
Currently, it sucks. So I'm going to take my one last gem and put it into reroll. And we're going to see if we can get like a 2 on here. Nope.
That is not going to
Utter
happen.
failure on the mage's part. And lastly, I think I have to get my guy over there.
Thack might not have a choice here.
I think Thack really has to go for it. I think Thack really has to go for it.
Now, what's interesting is I believe you can leap over that space if you want to include it in your difficulty check. Because he has jump as an ability, right?
Yes.
So if you're jumping over that center, so that's going to require difficulty 2, but if you want to make it all the way into that other square, I believe that you're able to continue to go.
Leap. This character can spend 2 movement points to roll a red. If the dice shows symbols equal to or higher than the number of adjacent leap area, place this model in an area adjacent to that area. Leaping is not affected by hindering.
Oh, doesn't look like it.
Yeah, so I think I can literally only just go from like here
To there.
to here.
Yeah.
So it costs 2 to get there, but you have to succeed with 2 successes.
The great moment of truth.
Okay, yeah, I think Thack's gonna just try to, because otherwise I have to basically alternate between you giving him armor or making an area sucky. So I think this is the lesser of 2 evils, I think. So I'm gonna put 2 points into my movement to do this. Does that sound accurate?
Well,
2 movement
No, you
points?
haven't moved yet, so you,
you
don't have to
haven't
spend
moved, so you
anything.
get 2 of your movement is dedicated to just
Just
getting
getting
here. And then if you want to move further,
Yep.
that's where you would, beyond your... So how much movement do you have?
Oh,
It's
you're
just
saying
enough.
I can, in this
So
one
you have
move.
3.
Yep.
So 2 of it would get here,
And the
but you
last
have to have
one?
2 successes, and then your last one will get into that tile.
Thack's gonna...
But I could get there with my
Current movement,
really.
yes.
So you don't have to spend anything.
I just need to roll how many reds though?
1.
A single red. I need 2 successes.
Correct.
Oh.
But
And
you
you can
can
re-roll it if you want.
Well, yeah. Okay, I seriously misunderstood how this works. So yeah, let's just try to see if we get 2 successes. I will re-roll it because I
Big
only
moment.
got a 1.
Gotta have a 2. Oh, and
Wow.
we get it. So his re-roll
So-
comes out.
Pause. Right.
Mhm.
So this gets me right here.
Yeah.
Currently.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
now you take
Yep,
damage.
yep.
but you
Pause before I keep taking damage, right? So I'm going to take 3.
Yeah.
So I'm going to place a single die into my defense, and I actually didn't notice his halberd. As long as I put dice into it, allows another yellow.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
It also adds defense. So for this, I'd have a rerollable yellow for my defense. A rerollable yellow because of my Zingaran breastplate, and then a straight up yellow for my halberd. So
2 re-rollables.
we'll do the rerolls first.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, we'll keep that no matter what, and then whatever this one is. So this one's nothing. So 2, so which means I take a singular damage.
Yep.
Okay. So I have 1 movement point remaining. Okay. I'm going to leave the zone and do this all over again. So I'm going to put 1 into the defense, and I'm basically just going to do the same math
Yep.
that I had.
Here we go. See if we take more damage.
So the 2 rerolls, it's the same before and the same thing. So 2 out of 3 stopped.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, pretty fair. And realistically, I would have loved to have healed him at this point, but we went for that damage. Probably should have done Thack first. So, okay.
What you thinking, Chad?
We're gonna make some attacks against this demon before he gets some armor.
He doesn't get rerolls in the space.
Just for this attack, yeah. For your attacks, you don't get re-rolls against the demon. He has a special ability.
Dirty.
Yep, no re-rolls against that demon. Which
In
that
his
changes
space,
stuff a
you
little
don't
bit,
get
doesn't it?
rerolls.
Changes. This is a showdown between Thack and this Dark Demon.
Yeah, I'm trying to run the numbers real quick on if I should put all 4 of my dice. But I think I'm going to do it the consistent way, actually.
Going for consistency.
He's on 3, correct?
I'm sorry.
The Dark Demon guy is on 3 health.
3 health. And he has 1...
With one
gem.
active cube. Yeah, we're going to try... right or wrong, this is how we'll do it. So, I won't get any rerolls because that's his rules. So we'll just have these 3 red dice and we'll just see how these go. 4 total. So I would be doing a single point of damage with this attack.
So,
How many active gems do you have left?
I have 3, 6, 8.
And you can do 3 more melee attacks, correct?
Correct. If I were to, especially if I keep up this consistency, I could keep doing 3 more attacks. Yes, or...
I will take the 1 damage.
Okay. I'm going to make another attack here. Long story short, with the same...
Big roll.
Nothing. Nothing. I only got 1 success. I'm going to put another 1 in, so same thing. That one's majorly better. This would technically kill him. Here's the 3 armor of the successes, and I have a single just 2 damage thing.
All right, I will roll my defense.
Have to have a success here. No, the Dark Demon falls. There's no points left in the reserve.
Wow.
Interesting. That's a flip I didn't see happening. Play there.
That's all that Thack can do. And awkwardly, yeah, we'll just keep it like that, I guess. That will be the end of my, whatchamacalliter, my guys, end of my turn.
All right, so it's gonna be Overlord turn 5, and we do lose the spell that's there.
Oh, dear.
That spell is pretty nasty. That changed up the turn for sure.
Okay, well, I get 6 back. I have 6 gems left.
Before we go on to that, Jen, you want to give us an update on where your characters are at?
No.
Yeah, everyone's at least damaged at this point. So Belthus has 1 damage, Thack has 2 damage, Peleus the Mage has 1 damage. Active gems, Belthus the Mage has 5, Thack Beefnuts has 6, Peleus has 0.
Okay. All right, so getting a little desperate, but got some stuff left. All right, and now to Overlord turn 5. Where are we going?
All right, so I have 8 gems because I've gotten rid of 2, so I get 6 back. And I'm going to spend 1 gem and activate the guard. And so I am actually going to move them this way. So
Yeah.
I'm going to move to here.
Now, why are you
to
doing that,
here.
Trish, just for our listeners?
Yeah, so he has to end his movement in 4, 5, or 6, and he can't be outnumbered by the Overlord. So if he has the same number or less enemies in his tile with him, he will win the game at any point. So I'm just trying to infiltrate those spaces.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Now, up next on my river is the Archer picks, and they're all dead. However, I want to keep them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 gems and activate my event tile to bring back 4 points worth of reinforcements.
Good call.
And I am going to bring back 2 archers and place them in tile 5.
Okay.
These guys. And so they are now active in that first slot. And those are my 2 reinforcements.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Getting kind of desperate on trying to hold that line. Hold it from the heroes. Look at that line that she has there. Just trying to say you are not You shall not pass. We're doing a lot of Lord of the Rings references today.
Yep, I'm gonna do one more thing, and I'm gonna just get rid of 2 and to dredge the dark demon out.
Okay, so now we have 4 active tiles, possibly. All right.
And then turn 6, right? Just to move our turn counter up.
We got heroes turn 6. Coming on the closing, I get a feeling.
So we'll put all my gems down here.
We thinking some active, or are we thinking some resting in combo?
That's a bit awkward. I think I know what I need to do. I'm gonna keep everyone active. So 2, 2, 2. In fact, I'm gonna start it off with the mage right now. The mage, choose line of sight. I'm gonna choose, so I lose this spell, only then to cast it. So the archer is loaded as best he can be. In fact, he's gonna let loose down range. So I just to make sure I don't like declare the spot, excuse me. I go, hey, I'm gonna attack this dude, even with a ranged attack. Okay. So I am going to move 1 cube thingy into archery. So orange turns into a rerollable red, and then the bow adds an orange. So I'm gonna just try to shoot the archer guys, what they're called. Okay.
So 3.
Awkward.
Thinking about doing a reroll there.
I'm really thinking about it.
Because 1 would put that into a difficult spot for defense.
Yeah, we're gonna reroll that orange. How much armor do they have?
1.
With 1 hit point?
Correct.
So you'd have to...
I have to block 2
you
currently.
have to block 2.
But Shad, there's been an interesting history of blocking 2.
There has been a hell of a lot. There's been a hell of a lot of history.
Yeah, I think darn near 80% history, actually, if we were to go back at the...
You know what? No. You block that. We're going to keep it as is. So 3 damage.
Now, if this happens...
I'm going to remove an archer.
Oh, and then she throws a wrench in it. You think you got me, do you?
So I'm going to shoot another round down range, try to get that other archer. That's really spicy, and I'm going to reroll that red because I can. Here we go. Oh, we got that. So it turned into the same.
Yep. For our viewers, Chad does like to randomly break into song.
So
Could have
that's
been
a bit
bard,
awkward.
actually, in a fantasy setting.
You know what? We're actually going to reroll that red this time. We're going to try to beef it up a little bit. Oh, dirty.
The same result.
Right, I am going to go ahead and defend.
Absolutely.
Why wouldn't you? Oh no! What are you going to do? You're re-rolling it? That's an interesting spot to be at if you lose that guy.
Lady Luck.
We're re-rolling it, and it's time to block it. Yep, blocked.
Okay.
Not today, like
Another round down range. We're going to try to poke at the archer. Oh, we're going to take it. 3.
We got 3 as a result. It's pretty big. This is a big defense.
He's dead.
Oh.
The last final shot here. We're going to... Now, these guys are the exact same, right?
Which ones are the exact same?
The mage guys.
So if I am not mistaken,
In terms of, like, defense and stuff?
the warlock himself has 2 defense, and Ajira has 2 defense. Yes, they also have the same amount of life. So you are correct in those areas.
So this guy gets to just move an extra, it looks like. Okay.
And has a little bit more offense in combat, I think. Yeah, it has 1 extra dice as well. Looks like he's got a red, actually.
Yeah, it looks like... Oh,
Pardon us. Our dog likes to really do a tap dance on the floor when she gets excited.
So yeah, let's... And again, so... Oh, and that's the armor dude. Okay, yep. So I'm gonna attack. My final arrow is gonna shoot Injira or whatever the name is. So the guy that has the armor, is that the guy with the armor buff spell?
Yes.
Okay. So that's what we'll do.
All right, here we go.
A whole lot of nothing. We're gonna
Not too
re-roll
good.
that red because we can.
Oh, that's a pretty big one. What are we thinking?
You know what? We're going to just unfortunately keep that. So I think I'm doing a singular point of damage to Injira.
So yeah, so he has 2 armor.
So
He will take that point of damage.
Okay. So that's going to be Belfus completely. He is Dunsies.
he unloaded everything he's got.
The mage can't do. You know what the mage can do? The mage. Oh, he can't. Nope. He sure can't. He sure can't. But screw it. We're gonna put the mage right up here to do 2 move. That's all he can do.
Point blank in front of the
Awkward.
warriors
And
there.
Here comes Thack. He's gonna
Thac's gonna have to roll pretty good.
do some business. He moves 3. Uno, dos, tres.
Facing down 2 very angry gentlemen.
He's got 2 ham-sized fists, so he's gonna do what he needs to
He
do.
dual wields Chipotle burritos.
Yes. So, Thack, let's do some business, baby.
Chad, what does Thack mean to you?
He's the gift that keeps on giving. We're going to put 1 into an attack, so we're going to get a rerollable red. He's got a halberd, so 2 more reds, so we'll do the reroll first. We're going to try to force down Injira, or whatever that named.
Ajira.
Yeah, that one. So rerollable red, which we will absolutely reroll. We'll keep.
Moment of truth. Big roll. Oh, are we going to do a reroll?
You know what?
possibly? It looks like it.
Boom, Shaniqua. Actually, there we go. Doesn't have to have any other reroll. 6 total.
6 damage on Injira.
So currently it would take 4. So we'd still be alive with 1 point. But I'm going to spend my last gem for armor and pray I get some 1. So I take 3 damage.
3 damage. So what are we
Plus
sitting
3
at
of the
there?
6. So I am at 2 health.
2 health, and do we, it looks like we don't have any gems in our reserve on the
No
Overlord.
gems.
Fax winding up. Rerollable red. Same doucheman McGee.
Oh,
Looks like 5 total.
think Injira falls.
Ajira is down.
Yep, Injira falls.
I think that's the other. There we go.
Yeah, sorry.
No, no.
I wanted to knock him over.
I won't blame you. Fax gonna put dice 3 of 4 into melee. Rerollable red.
Oh boy, that's a big roll.
Big number. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. We're gonna turn into a reroll because I think Fack is going to be the legend that we need him to. Come on! Oh, dirty
Actually,
dog.
that went way worse.
You know what? We're gonna reroll it again.
Can't reroll with the same ability,
Okay.
sadly.
I am
much
at a
damage.
solid 5.
5, so what do we go down to here?
I'm fairly certain the warlock takes 3.
3. Oh, that means this is a big final swing
So
here.
you do 5 damage.
Yep.
He has 2 armor, so Warlock takes 3, so 3 health.
Fack is gonna do the last mega backhand that he got.
Chad, can you give us some background music or a wind up for this swing?
Nope.
No, I guess not. He's just gonna flat out deny it.
The rerollable gives me a 2. The 2 dirty dogs are going straight up. 6 total.
6 damage.
4 after armor, it's 4. And he's dead as well.
Oh, and I believe, does Thack have the scepter?
Fack is holding the Olympian torch.
All right. Well, to
heroes
our
have won.
victory conditions, the heroes instantly win the game as it is an uncontested square and they flee the city. Well done to our players. We will be right back with the post-game show. Victory for our players, and we will be back.